Sup guys, Mickey Motions here. This is Old School Sunday episode 8 and we're playing Formula 1, the original game, or we can also call it Formula 1995 as it's based off of that year on the PS1. As you can see, you're watching the replay of the race, and on the top left you can see me actually racing in cockpit view. So this is a special episode of Old School Sunday. This is a tribute to Michael Schumacher. Now of course I'm doing this because it was Michael Schumacher's birthday a few days ago, and we know the news that Michael Schumacher is in a critical condition but also stable. We just have to hope that Michael Schumacher recovers well, and hopefully we see him in the Race of Champions in the near future. But instead of talking about his accident, I wanted to talk about his career. Schumacher is one of the greatest drivers in this sport. He's won 7 world championships, 91 races, and had 155 podiums. It sure is an incredible achievement. But it's incredible to know that years ago, when Michael Schumacher first tried to join Formula 1, no one ever actually thought he would be so successful. The only reason why he got into Formula 1 was because Mercedes actually paid Jordan $150,000 for him to join the sport. After impressing Jordan and many other teams, Benetton decided to sign them up. Schumacher then went on to win 2 championships, and then after, in 1996, he signed with Ferrari. And as we know, from the year 2000 to 2004, Michael Schumacher won 5 consecutive championships. In 2006, Michael Schumacher retired and then returned in the year 2010 with Mercedes until 2013. As I reflected on Michael Schumacher's career today, I've realized that Michael Schumacher is definitely the greatest driver of all time in my opinion. His statistics definitely prove it. And he's had the most incredible races. He's done things like stay in 5th gear through 2/3 of the race in 1994 and still finish in 2nd place. In Brazil 2006, when he drove his last race for Ferrari before his first retirement, Schumacher was constantly having bad luck, having problems like punctures and falling to the back, right to the back of the pack 2 or 3 times, but still managed to finish in 4th position. It's this kind of performance that makes Michael Schumacher stand out from all these other drivers. Unfortunately, Schumacher did cause controversy throughout his career. Some were his fault and some weren't. There were situations like Michael Schumacher being too aggressive, like in 1997 and 1994. In 1994, Schumacher made Damon Hill crash out, forcing Michael Schumacher to win the World Championship. And in 1997, Michael Schumacher lost his World Championship because he crashed into Jacques Villeneuve on purpose. In 2010, Schumacher was very aggressive in Hungary, almost forcing Barrichello into the wall, and never really understood why he needed to do that. His talent clearly showed that he was the best in the world. And other situations, like team orders in 2002 with Barrichello, did not help at all. It wasn't his fault, because he was under a contract which said he had to obey the team orders no matter what, but it still left a bad taste in people's mouths. And it's situations like that which really did tarnish Michael Schumacher's career. But not to such an extent, because we can't overlook what Michael Schumacher has achieved. And it's moments like Monaco a few years ago, where Schumacher managed to get pole in the Mercedes. It was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. Seeing a 40-year-old manage to get pole in a car which wasn't the fastest car on the grid is absolutely amazing. It just goes to show the level of determination and skill that Michael Schumacher has shown even as he aged through his career. Schumacher has won many races in the past, but this one is the most important because this one is the race of survival. Get well soon, Schumi.